The Gemara in Gittin on Daf Nun Vav tells the story of how Bar Kamsa advised Caesar to send a korban to Yerushalayim to test whether the Jewish people would bring it up on the Mizbeach. And on the way to Yerushalayim, Bar Kamsa made a small mum in the korban, a blemish in the korban, because he knew that would puzzle it. Now, even with the mum, the Rabbanim thought maybe they should just go ahead and makriv it anyway for the sake of maintaining good relations with the government, because it could be an issue of pikuach nefesh. But Rav Zachariah ben Avkulas said if they do that, then people will think that it's mutter to makriv a korban with a mum. So then the Chacham suggested, well, maybe they should just go ahead and kill Bar Kamsa so he wouldn't be able to rat them out to the Caesar. But Rav Zachariah ben Avkulas again opposed that plan because he said if we do that, then people will say that whoever makes a mum in a korban is chayav misa. They didn't makriv the korban and they didn't kill Bar Kamsa, and as a result, the Romans destroyed the Beis Hamikdash. Rav Yochanan concluded that Rav Zachariah ben Avkulas' humility, his anava, destroyed our house, burned the Heichal, and exiled us from our land. Rav Biederman brings the Ma'orei Naim, who asks the question, Rav Zachariah ben Avkulas was machmir, and that resulted in the destruction of the Beis Hamikdash. But what does that have to do with his anava? Why is that called humility? So the Ma'orei Naim explains that Rav Zachariah ben Avkulas was the Gadol Hador, and he saw with Ruach HaKodesh that there was a gezerah, that the Beis Hamikdash was about to be destroyed. And he therefore reasoned that since there was no way to prevent the destruction of the Beis Hamikdash, whether or not they were makriv the korban, or whether or not Bar Kamsa testified against them, they might as well just paskin according to the halacha. Because he was humble, and he didn't want everyone to know that he had Ruach HaKodesh, he didn't tell anyone about the gezerah. But if he would have told them, then Klal Yisrael would have davened, and they would have done tshuva, and then the gezerah would have been annulled. Klal Yisrael has the power to annul all harsh decrees with our tefillos. HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world to have a relationship with us, and He wants to hear our prayers, and we should use the power of tefillah for all our needs, and to help the cholim in our communities have a refuah shlema b'karov.